Okay. Real-time IRL on. Good. Twitch. Boop. Stream mode. Load in. Stream manager. There we go. Now we're in. Today is day 100, I believe. Yep. Check that. Yeah, day 100. Perfect. So this, the business cards down in here. Throw the bucket hat on. Okay. Open this up. Seems a good angle. So wherever we can. Oh. And there we go, good to go. Let's rock and roll to the subway. Which unfortunately means walking a little bit backwards. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forwards. That's just how it be. On the bright side though, cloud cover, A+, wind coming off the highway, A+, keeping us cool. Good morning, Ms. Finally he's back. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's gonna be 88 degrees today, which is not bad considering it's been well over 100 for like the past 5 days, so I will take it. Hey Jax, how's it going? And Shakedown Sheets, how's it going? Good morning, Danger Tater, and good morning, Gecko, and good morning, Eel Roll. Is that Selena Subway streamer, Sean? Lol. Yeah, in a way. Guys, let me tell you what though, it feels good to be back on the road. Only problem is I'm looking at the upcoming weather here, and it's brutal. It's brutal again. We got like 5 days before it's back up over 100, so we're gonna have to adjust our walking schedule here. Hey, good morning, Halista. How's it going? Finally good to be back on the road, man. Hey, Intrinsic. So, homie, I'm writing in caps to show you that I love you and I want to know how you're doing. I bet not pretty good for a person that is trying to walk across the country on his feet. Lol. Hey, good morning, G. And Intrinsic, man, I am feeling so happy to be back on the road finally. We just took, we had to take 5 days off for an extreme heat wave that came through Kansas here. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, it's going to get up to 88 degrees today, which is nothing compared to like the 106 that it has been for the past 5 days. So we'll take this a little bit of a break. Do not steal the chorus track. Good morning, VG, and good morning, T. We have to go backwards just a little bit. Just a little bit. So much respect for you, homie. Thanks, Intrinsic. Yeah, we just got to go back over the highway. That's where the subway is, and then get our food for the next couple of days, and then we're off. All right. Demon Days, man. Thank you so much for the subscription for 4 months. That is awesome. Sean Fan Club, your biggest fan. Lol. Thank you so much, Demon Days. Demundies. Lol. You know what else is sweet though is I'm wearing that my 4th pair of shoes. Brand new pair of shoes, first day out. Feels good. Hey Flip, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Happy 8 months. You ever watch the movie Misery? Is that the one with Kathy Bates in the Cabin in the Woods in the mountains? If so, then yes. By Stephen King? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes. Hey, Robot Coffee Chef, man. Thank you so much. He gets his legs broken? Yep, I know the one. Oh yeah. And Tato 1958, how's it going? Hey, Principal Matthew, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for the welcomes on day 100. It's gonna get a bit more flat for you now. Oh, just you wait, Robot Coffee Chef, man. We're walking backwards right now to get to the subway. Once we get our food at the subway, we turn around and you guys can see the view from the top of this like little bridge here. It looks flat. It looks basically as flat as can be. Intrinsic, man, thank you so much for the subscription, man. 4 months, that's awesome. But man, am I excited for it to get flat finally. It has been way too hilly for way too long. Plus now I gotta pick up the pace and make up some of the time that we just spent in that hotel room. Whew. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. That is so awesome. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. Lee Perriar and Miku. Wow, a lot of subs coming in this morning, guys. Awesome. Good way to get her started. Hey, Woosman, day 100, hype. Kemper, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That is awesome of you. Ghosty Bloodlust. What am I, what, Intrinsic? What do we got? When do I go across the Rockies? Soon, man. They're coming up. So we'll probably got another... Sorry, highway's gonna be really loud. Probably got another couple of weeks here in Kansas. 2 weeks, I would imagine. Depending on how fast we move. And then probably a week of eastern Colorado. So 3 weeks we'll probably be in the Rockies. It's not gonna be swimming through some mountains. I had to go to Subway myself instead of watching Sean. What an ordeal the last 5 days has been. Love it, Flip. But you guys have corn in your Subways, so I don't know what that's about. Also, people have died, but we're not going to be one of them, Intrinsic. No. I think we actually chose one of the safest paths through the Rockies, going down south through Wolves Creek Pass and Pagosa Springs and all that. So hopefully we'll be all right. Hey, Derek East, how's it going, man? Can I guess some of my socials that died in the Rockies? I mean, the Donner Party's pretty famous. That's a whole bunch of them. But that was before they had roads and stuff, you know. Should be easier for us. They had to consume themselves, but literally, oh yeah, it's pretty good. We're on the outskirts of the city of Salina right now, Derek. So the roadways are pretty wide and pretty good for walking. But once we get our subway and we turn around, we head back outside of the city, man, it's going to get interesting pretty quick. Pogo Buchan, man, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That is so awesome of you. No Sasquatch in the Rockies. Listen, if you're going to find Sasquatch anywhere, it's going to be in the Rockies. Good to see you back on the road. I just got a subway ad rigged. Love that for you, Maida. And Danger Tanner, thank you for the 100 bits. That's so cool of you. No, we're in Kansas right now, Derek. Unfortunately, we're staying pretty north of Texas for the rest of this trip. So we're going to go from Kansas into Colorado and then take that all the way down into Arizona. So no Tejas for us. All right. It's Salina. That's just how the locals say it, Ziggy. I think they're wrong, but that's how they say it nonetheless. Hey Lee, how's it going? Doing good, man. So glad to be out on the walk finally. Hey Ghosty, how's it going? I was watching a series on Netflix last night. Oh my god, Gecko. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That is awesome of you. Woman says she has to go to Kansas. Next scene showed her driving down the highway in corn. Did anyone hear me screaming? No. Gecko, that is so awesome of you, man. I really appreciate that. My goodness, guys, we're like 10 minutes into the stream. We've already had so many gifted subs. This is awesome. So many subs. We're about to go get ourselves some actual subs. Choo-choo, indeed, man. Alright. Also, I've been going to the same Subway for the past week, so I'm like, I know them all pretty well here. They're all super nice. I'm excited. On the road again, finally. Ugh.
You gotta get out of here before it gets too hot this weekend.
I know. What's up with that? It just cooled down, and I got 5 days before it's back up to 100 again. Oh man. That's all right.
All right, what's it gonna be?
Okay, so hold on. I got a gifted one I gotta do. Oh. I actually don't see it, and I don't have anyone that can do it for me. Oh, there we go. There she is. So I guess I'm going to need 5 subs other than that one anyway. So can I do 5 footlongs? The next one's not until Ellsworth. I got 33 miles until I get to the next Subway.
You need 5 of them?
I need 5 of them, yeah.
On what bread?
Italian herbs and cheese. Actually, let's just do 4 if I could. Because I'm going to have this one now. I was like around 10. That was the first time I was out of Colorado. Well, that's a good memory, Ziggy.
It's not spicy this one?
No, this one's supposed to be nice. I think it's a all veggie one though, which is weird. Not something I usually do.
That's not gonna work.
Hey, TK UK, how's it going? Let's take out. Triple spin share, remember that much, yeah. Hey, Fire Horse. Will do, will do. Yeah, Ziggy, do you have it on file?
Okay, what's going on?
Alright, these are going to be easy. They're just going to be rotisserie chicken and bacon.
So chicken bacon items on all of them?
Yep. Hey, Canine, yes, yes, did, yep. Good morning, Raheem.
You want them toasted?
Yes, please, if I could. But then that's it. That's all that's going on them, so.
Elena, remind me, I have a question for you. Okay. Shoot.
I'm all set, BBJ. Issues I had to walk a mile and a half somewhere with no dick sidewalk. Why'd you have to do that, Derp Dog?
What cheese would you like on these?
No cheese, please.
No cheese?
No, thank you. I appreciate it, Ziggy. They got elasty, I can't put cheese on them. I'm doing good, Roheen. Good, finally good to be back on the road. Walk from the airport to the rental car place since I don't have a credit card to do the rentals at the airport. Oh, I got you, dirt dog. Well, luckily you made it safe. I think it's about to get really flat, PBJ. Well, good thing we're not in Wisconsin, T. I think I got it, Ziggy. Hold on. Chicken bacon ranch with triple spinach, green peppers, onions, lettuce, and cucumbers, and jalapenos. No thank you, Flip. Not again. Not ever again. They did present moment. Yep. Present moment, sorry. It is Derek, yep. Harvest run outfits received. My dad worked for one down in Kansas and West Hey, Kim to Fly, thank you so much for the subscription, man. That is awesome of you. I really appreciate it. Like 3 subs in honor of my chicken bacon ranch love the world. Alright, thanks, Ziggy. Oh, hold on. I'll give you a look, BJ.
Alright, what else you want off?
Nothing at all.
No veggies, no sauce?
Nope. Those are the ones that are going to last until tomorrow, so.
Do you want some sauce on the side?
Could I do ranch or a couple ranch on the side? That's what it is, BJ. So the last sub I'm going to put veggies on, but that's the only one.
Might I suggest you grab a knife down there and spread your sauce with?
Yeah.
Should be down the road sauce.
That's a good idea. Got a lot of force.
Okay, I'll get you.
Appreciate it. I'll let Drew start filling up my water. People's thing all over the world, I think so too.
You just want one or a couple?
One per sandwich if I could. That works. Today, are you going to do a shaving stream? You look like maybe BBJ. We'll see how I look at the end. That's a long time since past, present moment. So that last one's, I'm gonna put veggies on that last one. If that's all right.
I'm sorry?
On that last sub, I'm gonna put veggies on it.
Okay.
Almost really lowering the quality. I agree, Flip. I'm with you there. Alright. Got the camel's back filled. Let's get the other two. Other three. Yeah, I'm also gonna do more chips.
Okay, what do you want on this?
I know it's gonna be 3 times spinach.
This is the one that's got
That's the bigger one, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I saved it. I thought I did a better job. Okay, here it is. Triple spinach, green pepper, lettuce. Triple spinach and lettuce, huh? That's a lot of greens.
spinach, lettuce, green pepper.
Yep, and then onion, cucumber, and jalapeno. And no sauce, apparently. That sandwich is sauceless.
Cucumber, onion, and jalapeno.
Yes, please.
I don't know.
I've been having ribs too.
Did you?
Thanks, TK, I appreciate
So
that.
it's not like you didn't tell her how to do it?
Don't want to call this home service. Hopefully, she's on the seat. She is, yes. Sauce.
Apparently not. Okay, what else?
So it's lettuce, onions,
I got
cucumbers,
spinach, lettuce, cucumber, onion, and jalapeno.
Perfect. It's just ranch.
Are you eating this one now?
I'm going to take it on the road and eat it while I want.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to get out of the bed in the hotels, you know. So I stayed in a little bit longer than I wanted to, and now I got to make up for it.
Hi there.
Add.
Can I get for you?
Well, not sure just yet.
Alright, 1 second. Here we go.
Okay, so those are the ones that are going to go in your lunchbox.
Perfect.
Here's the one you're going to eat on the road.
Thank you.
I think that number 7 looks really good on where they at? I'll do that herb and cheese.
6-inch or foot.
Just a long. Yes, that'd be great.
Number 7.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And for you?
I just want a 6-inch Italian blue cheese veggie sandwich.
Nope.
What cheese?
Thanks for everything the past week.
Stay safe.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. All right, here we go. One last stop to make, guys. We just got to make sure we have enough water here for the next day and a half. So, all right, sorry about that. Hold on. Mom's job, don't ever woo to have a 26-year-old walking across the country and I've got to make dehydrated bits of these and starve. School lunch all over again and over again. Hey, Pookie, how's it going? She looks a little sad that Sean is the last visit here. I'm a little sad, guys. Like I said, I got to know them pretty well there. And they're all super nice. All right. My subway beeps. Lol. The shot of the cart back, you know, you get as a job as a camera person on a major motion picture. Lol. I don't know about that. I'm not much of a cinematographer. Connections. Alright, sweet. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that was. Hey, Ray Guy, I didn't know what to eat for lunch. I guess it'll be a Subway today. That sounds good to me, Ray Guy. I'm with that. Alright. Yeah, this place didn't eat. Alright, guys, I'm going to run in and grab a gallon of water real quick. If anyone tries to steal you, just scream and yell, and there's nothing else you can do. I spoke to you. Nope, back again. Alright, cool. Why would it be going in now? How rude of the setup. Just quickly removing all the spinach off your sandwich and adding some meat. I haven't touched it, it's right here, but I'll be right back. One second. kind of jamming in there and hope it doesn't spray over everything. All right. You want me? Hold on. All right. What did I miss? A whole lot. Hey, Sea King, how's it going? Been here for a little bit. Whereabouts is this guy? Is he at now? We are in Salina, Kansas. So I started watching Sean. I spent thousands on sounds low. It's good or bad? I'm guessing below 420 is bad. When he returns, we all saw the bird peck his poop the bag. That's the story. Low. I should almost knew a camera was on. Low. Hey, Jake's Craft, how's it going, man? When Sean has been going to the same store for several days, the last day it would be nice to touch if the Subway employees would have made an arch with their hands by the door for Sean Wilson to go through like at a wedding. Lol. Storage when I come in, scratch his head. Whereabouts is he now? I haven't turned in. Sorry, Sea King, I'm in Salina, Kansas. We're headed towards Ellsworth, Kansas now is going to be the next Subway stop that we hit. Because we just hit one there this morning. Alright. Blue polka dot shorts guy, fashion 0 out of 10. I love blue polka dot shorts. It's a bold look. Do something here. Veggies are for people that like vegetables, and I'm not one of them. Black screen back. Alright. It's got to be one of the truckers is playing with the signal in there. We'll just get away from there, and then hopefully we'll stay good. Doing good, Sean, yourself? Thanks for asking. Looks like a windy day over there. Better temperature. Yeah, it is a bit windy, which is good, because wind cools it down, and I'm so sick and tired of temperatures in the 100 degrees. Woo! It's that Subway, the store from earlier. Yeah, that's the one, Flip. Like deja vu. Look, kids, it's Big Ben. Little National Lampoon's European Vacation. Great to see you again as well, man, and great to see you going strong in Kansas already. You were moving along pretty quick, or so it seems to me. I'm sure it doesn't feel too quick when walking through it. No, Sea King, the only thing that doesn't make it feel quick, man, is that 2 times so far in the state of Kansas, I have had to stop progress and hunker down in a hotel for 5 days at a time because the heat got brutally hot. But other than that, it's been great. We banned Purple Dancing Man, never dirt dog. I love that emote. Finally leaving Salina. It was small and cozy, but that was kind of like, so for reference, Jake's Craft, right? One of the things I like to do when I go to a new place is I'll go to a bar or I'll go up to the hotel check-in stand and I'll talk to the locals, the people that are working there, and I just ask them, hey, what is there to do for fun around here? If you have a weekend or if you have a day or a night or something in this town, what should I go and see? And I must have asked 20 different people that question while I was here, and I got the same answer every time, and that answer was nothing. There's nothing. This is Salina. So I tried to make my own fun. I went to the movies one day. I went out to a bar a couple times, and that was it. That's just how I spent my time. Other than that, I sat in the room and I played RuneScape. Leaves never to return. Here we go westward. But I mean, guys, look at this view. Look at how flat it gets all of a sudden. I'm ready for it. Smart thing to ask in a new town. That's what I thought. Goose, Wichita. Under 2 years with this. It's erratic and unpredictable, but I have my honest eyes for it. I saw Bullet Train, the new Brad Pitt movie. Whew. I made the mistake of looking to the right towards the highway and my hat blew off my head. Perfect. On the road again. Cool. That sucks. Of all the places you have been through so far, Kansas has been the hottest day. Well, glad you were smart about it and hunkered down instead of risking it. Yeah. What I will say, Sea King, man, is I'm glad it happened in Kansas. If the heat wave came through like it did as bad as it has in Kansas, but while I was still in Missouri, it would have been brutal. Because Missouri was just like, there wasn't as many options for hotels and places to stay, if that makes sense. So if it got as hot as it did here, we would have just been out in the elements. It wouldn't have been great. Here's the light pool. Heard he was a local bar on the video from yesterday, short stream, or the day before, I can't remember, the time flies. Yeah, I did that one from the hotel. But then I immediately left from there, from the stream, and then I went to the movies and to a bar afterwards, so. Yep. It's the flat before the climb. I'm ready for some flat, even if it is just leading up to another climb, man. Whew, I just need some flatlands for a while. Can't wait to get on the road again. What is the goal for today, Brookville? The goal for today, Jagscraft, is to get as close to Ellsworth as possible. Ellsworth is about 33 miles away from that subway location, so we got our work cut out for us. I just like to get there as close tonight as possible. Sorry. 266 too high for fasting. You need to keep an eye on your kidneys. Won't be happy. You didn't go to Big Booty Trudy's. I did not end up going to Big Booty Trudy's, Dana Tater. No, unfortunately. Currently chugging water and used a couple of minutes. Sort of flashback to when my dad was on the house. I was like, oh my. Glad it didn't happen then either. Nice to see it's going well. Yeah. So I am a little bit nervous. And here's why I'm a little nervous, right? Because coming up here in about 3 days, we're hitting the big subway drought. So it's going to take us a day and a half to get to Ellsworth, and then a day and a half from Ellsworth to get to Great Bend. Once we get to Great Bend, that is the last subway for 200 miles. So we have the big boy subway drought coming up. And we're going to see how this plays out. Also, real quick, a couple off-stream follows. What do we get? So, Billy Brolin, it's the Pliz Guy, Rocket Falls, Junior Andrews, Kim Kwong, Wi-Fi TV, that's a Wii Fit Plus, sorry, B Fergie, Ari Perry, Fart Poo, and Balloon Meister. Thank you guys all very much for the follows. I appreciate it. I appreciate all yous, and welcome to the walk. Oh yeah, Derp Dog. 196 miles if you want to be specific. Dear Subway, meet with the 6 these coordinates. No, so what we did, Mayor Canada, and I've talked about it a lot, but what we did is my mom and my family back home bought a whole bunch of Subway subs, took the meat and veggies out, dehydrated those bits, vacuum sealed them, and sent them out to me. So now I have Subway jerky to get us through that 200-mile stretch. Whew. Hey, Poker Banner, man, how's it going? All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, K911. So we're gonna, it's gonna be fun. So the entire trip, by the way, for all of the subways along the entire route for the entire trip, was about 3 pages worth of an Excel spreadsheet. The second we crossed into Kansas, right, we got to the halfway point of our journey. But our halfway point of our journey physically was less than 1 page remaining of that Excel spreadsheet. So there's a lot more subways in the first half than there are going to be in the second half. So we decided we needed a solution to that. Hold on. Saying hello and welcome back again because I think you missed it in the subway. Go easy on yourself today as you get reacclimated to the walk. Great to see you. Feels amazing. Hey, Firehorse, how's it going? And yeah, I'll take it slow. For sure, for sure. How's it going, Tato? And hungover in Vegas. Where are we now? We are just leaving Salina, Kansas. I still feel like if we could work out a resupply for you at the 100-mile marker would be ideal. That'd be awesome, Flip. I just can't think of a way to do it. Loving your name. That's low. Going good. There's so many long straight roads in the U.S. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. But it's good. Long straight roads at least means you can see the traffic coming. And good morning, Gracie. How's it going? Someone get a hot dog cart, slap Subway on the side, and meet Sean at these coordinates. I'll see you there. Maybe if a local Turks or taxi company would be able to do subway deliveries into the drought zone. So, worst case scenario flip, if I find that for whatever reason the dehydrated subs aren't working, there is a southern route that I can take. So if you look at the map at Great Bend, if I go directly west, I'll be taking back roads through the country of Kansas, and I'll take that straight on to Holly, Colorado. And that's the plan for right now. But if I needed to, I could take the main roads and go south out of there and down towards another main road that heads up west and then back up to Holly, Colorado. And that adds about 100 miles to my journey, or about 5 days, so I really don't want to do that, but we could if we have to. Mo was moaning as I had no animated emos, so I caved and bought some. Slow pace, but till midnight to make up long distance. So the other thing we're looking at, Gecko, is we're going to have to transition into our earlier morning streams or earlier morning walks, and then taking off in the midday. I got about 5 days now before we're seeing temperatures over 100 again here in Kansas, so we're gonna have to do something. Someone's out there who would be more than happy to help with support him on his journey. We'll see though, Sea King, we will see. I kind of like the idea though of doing this with the Subway jerky. It was pretty, it wasn't even my idea. I can't take credit for it. It was someone else's idea during the training part of this journey, but I like the idea of coming up with an idea to overcome a challenge and then just beating it down. Hey Bacon, how's it going? Would you have any plans if it gets too hot or freeze? So yeah, the plans if it gets too hot is generally hunker down. The real concern is when it gets to like what it was for the past 5 days. If it gets too hot for a 5-day period of time and it doesn't cool down enough at night for my body to cool down, that's when you start getting into real concerns and real problems. But if you just get the odd day here and there where it's up over 100, it ain't too bad. Hey Taekwondo Grandmaster, how's it going? 5 days from now, will you be near stuff again? No, 5 days from now I will be in the just at the start of the subway drought, so we're not gonna be near things. Should consider streaming while on break in shelter or motel. I did a 1-hour stream one of the days, Snoopy Mouse Click. I ran out of things to talk about pretty quick, to be honest with you. My idea. It was not your idea there, Mom. It was, I don't remember who, but it was someone from Stream one day. Just as long as you're smart about it and don't be hard-headed and make stubborn decisions, it isn't worth risking your health for. Oh, I agree. How much can you eat at that last for the cap? Oh, God. Mayor Canada, man, in my past life, I was a competitive eater, or an amateur competitive eater anyway, and I would like to use those skills to just fill up my stomach as much as possible with food before I hit that long stretch. But we'll see how it works out. Stubborn, hard-headed, first person I think of is shot. That's fair. But no, I promise to be safe. What did you competitive eat? Oh, whatever the challenge was offering. It was while I was traveling for work down in New Jersey, so I was in the New Jersey area, where they had a couple of different challenges. So I had like Harold's in Edison, New Jersey, just makes very large portions. And I'd go out with guys at work, and then we'd take bets on whether or not I would finish it all. Then there was a sandwich challenge up by over by Rutgers University. I did that one. The hot wings challenge at Quaker Steak and Lube, I did that one. All sorts of challenges. Why didn't you Mama Sammy in the store like everyone else? Because, Ziggy, and it's my own fault. It's because I spent too much time in the hotel this morning, and I wanted to make up time lost. Today is going to be, like I said, the nicest day for walking of any day coming up in the near future. So I wanted to be able to take advantage of it. No, I take my health and safety very seriously. To the point where I just sit back and shake my head now. My son eats a lot, not for competition, but because he can. A lot of boys do. That's where it starts. And then all of a sudden one day you find yourself competitively eating and you don't know how it happened. Get a rubber stomach if it just keeps getting stretching. Not anymore though, let me tell you. My diet and my body, you guys, have like physically changed so much since I left on this trip. I am not the same person physiologically as I was when I left. Not even close. Alright. Very little the chat is about is what we say on your walk. I think the chat would be just as good. Yeah. It was good seeing also. Like I showed off my my streaming gear. I showed off Mr. Wilson here a little bit more. It was a nice time. Sure. He knows it'll be so good and no worries until the rest of you do. Lol. What was the least enjoyable food challenge? Alright, so there was one challenge, the one by Rutgers. I didn't actually finish it. I got, you had to eat 5 what they called fat subs. And those fat subs came with like french fries on them and a whole bunch of other different stuff. And if you could eat 5 of them in under an hour, I think it was. Or under half an hour? It was under half an hour, sorry, 5 in under half an hour. You got to make your own fat sub and your name would be on the menu for the rest of all time. And I made the mistake of choosing one with blue cheese in it. And as soon as that blue cheese hit my tongue, man, all I wanted to do was throw up. Did you feel hungry? Do you ever think about the competitive eating and then realize, oh, I'm full in my mind? No. I'll be honest with you, most of the time when I think of the competitive eating time of my life, I think it was a massive mistake. Like, I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was definitely, did not do any favors for my body. You just shake your fist at him, then too, if he tries to act stubborn, lol. My first sandwich was good on accident. That's true, it was delicious, like, yeah. Phew, just shorter, I think. Don't really enjoy it after a few days of being ghosted. Yep. Take me home to a place I belong. Are you still planning on stopping at Mushroom Rock, or do you want to try to go farther today? I don't know that I'm planning on anything, Principal Matthew, but I could definitely still see myself stopping at Mushroom Rock today. We'll see. So I gotta, these next couple of days are gonna be interesting, is what I'm trying to say. I have to like switch up my circadian rhythm here and start waking up a lot earlier than I am and going to bed at different hours and probably start splitting my sleep cycle into 2 4-hour naps a day, just to get around how hot it's gonna be. So there's gonna be some weird things happening in the next couple of days, I guess is what I'm saying. You might be able to your subs, you won't be hungry no more. That's true. Hey, Mike Lobb, where you located, Sean? We are leaving Salina, Kansas, and headed towards Ellsworth, Kansas. So we're somewhere in between those two. Then hunt him down, and we'll send him upside the head. Lol. I love cheese, but blue cheese is disgusting. I like blue cheese, that's the problem. But blue cheese is so inconsistent, Flip. And it just so happened that in that place they were serving curded blue cheese, which is gross. I thought it was going to be like the dressing because it was a buffalo chicken with blue cheese. But no, they served it with the curds, and it like almost made me throw up. After your Continental Drifter, how are the puncture-free tires treating you since it got cool enough to leave buildings? Well, today's the first day, and they feel a little bit different, a little bit weird, but they feel fine. There's like a little bit more added resistance, but that's about it. Well, like I said, it's definitely worth it to not have to stop and fix a tire every 2 days. I love blue cheese too, that's why I thought it was going to be a good idea to do it, but it did me so dirty, bacon. Blue cheese, I keep thinking it'll be good on a burger, or it's not good on a burger. Some places do a good bacon and blue burger. That's good stuff. Hot Wings ones was pretty good, but can't seem to bring myself to try it with a salad. My favorite burger is a blue cheese one from a local restaurant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some places do it good, Ziggy. Some places do it well. Other places do not. There's a mile off the main route. That's okay. Something tells me, Principal Matthew, that it's, we're going to have a hard time finding a place to sleep. So if I got to walk a mile to find a place to sleep, then it's not the end of the world. Are you planning on going through Dodge City? Let me see what the route is. Hold on. Just gotta pull over here. You gonna walk through the Utah Badlands? Hey, Horizontal Bob. No, we're not gonna spend too much time in Utah. We're only gonna really hit Utah for about a second while we walk through Four Corners. Let's see. Actions walking. don't see Dodge City. Ah, I see it. Okay, so that's what I was talking about, Gracie, right? I have two options. When I get to Great Bend, I can either take the back roads and head due west out of Great Bend and straight into like Holly, Colorado. And that puts us on the 196-mile subway route. Or I could head down south towards Dodge City and then come back up on the main roads and take that to Holly, Colorado. And that'll present us with a lot more opportunities at a subway, but it adds about 100 miles to our trip. It makes it a little bit longer. So what it's really going to come down to is when we get to Great Bend, we're going to have to look at the weather coming up in the next couple of days and determine whether or not it's worth it to take the shorter route with the longer subway route, or if I have to stay more towards civilization to potentially save myself from the heat. I feel like blue cheese sauce is dramatically different from actual blue cheese. Yeah. But I like the sauce, Flip. I just don't like the actual blue cheese. Well, sauce might be bearable, I guess, but the actual cheese is nightmare fuel. I agree. I like the cheese more than the sauce. I disagree. Are you riding horse and buggy? Thousands of dollars. No, I am walking. Here, hold on. Here I am walking. But I'm pushing all of my gear and equipment in a baby stroller, so you guys are mounted to the baby stroller on the camera. Hey, Tom from Seoul, how's it going? Gotta be in the mood. You should try a couple of days with the weird sleep and dried subs to see how you do before you go past the point of no return. That's probably a good point, Gecko. That's probably a good point. Let me think, is there any way that I could do that? No, not really, unfortunately. If I was going to do that, and I should have thought about it beforehand, Gecko, I should have done it while I was in the hotel. But no way to do it now. Thousands of dollars, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome to the walk. You can also take Highway 156 west to Garden City. That's north of Dodge City and shorter mileage than DC. So that's true, too. I was looking at that as well. Let's go to Garden City. It's still added miles, but it's less added miles. It's still going to result in a pretty big subway route until we get to Garden City, but a much more manageable one than the 196 miles we're looking at otherwise. It ain't a bad way to go, Principal Matthew. It ain't a bad way to go at all. When I was young, my mom used to buy and feed us kids a veal patty that was not actual veal, so I went to dinner with my dad out on Cape Cod and ordered the veal. Oh boy. That's kind of funny, Fire Horse. Yeah, happens all the time. DC is much further east and would be quite the direct version. Well, yeah, but I hear it's beautiful there, Ziggy, and you know me, I'm a big history buff. I like DC. Actually, Carrie, my girlfriend, was just in DC last weekend. Went down to Virginia for a wedding and stopped in DC on the way. Something disconnected? I don't think so, TY. Are you getting weird things happening? Or are you just hearing buzzing? Heard that too? It was probably just buzzing. I got an email on my phone. The new setup, because I don't have the camera on the extender anymore, literally has my phone right next to the microphone. So if I get any notifications or anything go off, I'm sure you guys can hear it like crazy. Boy, that is flat. Been there before, but never realized how flat. I'm excited for it, K9. I'm so excited for it. Listen, I've been working hard, getting through these hills, getting to the flatlands. I'm ready to walk on some flat land. That was me. I was checking devices. Sorry, we heard a noise. The window's disconnected. Oh, okay. So that was something else. Let's see here. What do we got? I bet you. Okay, so that was something else. It looks like I was just looking at my computer back home. So the computer that I'm using is the intermediary to stream you guys. It looks like Java. There's a Java message that just popped up. But as long as the stream's still working, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll deal with it after the stream. But it was probably came from my desktop, yeah. Lol. You know what they say, nothing's broken until it stops working. Just ignore it and keep going. Yep, we good. Perfect. Today seems like when you were trying to leave for vacation. Don't DM Sean. I actually think you're fine to DM me while I'm streaming. I don't think I have Discord up on my computer at all. I might. Ugh. It kind of is. I'll be honest with you, each and everything. It's a little bittersweet too. It's like I got kind of cozy in the hotel, and then I got to know the hotel staff pretty well, and I got to know the subway staff pretty well. It's kind of like, to be honest with you, it's like the first instance where I've like been able to see a familiar face since I saw Carrie and Atkinson, and before that, since I left for the trip. Other than that, I've just been on the road meeting strangers and talking to people I don't know for 90-something, 100 days now. I've heard Discord noises. Low. Alright, well, I do have a Discord open, but it is not my Subway Sean Discord. Oh, that's what I'll say, Digitator. It's my other Discord for my college homies. Or your parents and little... Yeah, my parents as well. Yeah. Did you stay at one place for some time? Yes, I just stayed at the hotel for 5 days. Whew. Second time in Kansas we've had to do that, by the way. Your parents were familiar faces? Yeah. You know, Gecko, they do a lot of travel, and I do a lot of travel, and I don't see them very often. Not super familiar. It's not like I grew up with them or anything. Nope. The one thing I am worried about, where's the corn? It's back there behind the tree line. It's there, trust me, you can see it from my hotel room. Lol. Thomas Salina is his new family now. Thank you for feet, dude. No wonder you're going through shoes so fast. I'm not even dragging my feet right now, Ziggy. I am picking them up. The school started in America already. In Canada, it's usually after a Labor Day weekend. I don't think it started. No. It's definitely way too early for it to start in the U.S. Apparently Dad is more recognizable than me. That's because the bald spot on his head looks like a beacon. You can see him miles away. Was interrupting their parents. There you were in the middle of nowhere trying to hide, and the kid shows up. Lol. School started here last Thursday. Really? That early in August. Interesting. Some places in the States school has started. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. For me, like when I was growing up, it was never until the last week of August. That's when we started. And then it would run late into June because you didn't ever really get enough snow days that they'd have to push the school year back. School started today. Interesting. My kid's school starts on the 20th. See, that's Michael up. That's what that's more like what I'm used to. I think in Indiana, my cousin started last week. That's crazy. Snow camping under the football bleachers. Yeah, I guess not. Listen, I have done a very good job giving a fly so far of not having to sleep out on school properties. Because that's just like one big headache I don't want to be a part of. Starting until around September 5th here. I don't know if it was ever that late for me. I wish school didn't start until September. You just tried to tell me that, didn't you? Miss, until we leave Kansas, once we get into Colorado, there's no more corn for the rest of the trip, I promise you. But until we leave Kansas, we are going to be surrounded by corn the entire time. September 1st, I'm not counting on us. Lol. Love that, T. I love that for you. Southern Eastern states start in August, get out in May. Northern states start a week before Labor Day to allow for potential snow days. Other state, start the day after Labor Day. Oh, okay. It was nice the way we did it, though. I think we started the week before Labor Day, but they gave us Monday and Friday off or something like that. So we started on like a 3-day week, which was a nice way to ease back into school after a summer vacation. Quick, someone fly to the Kansas border and plant corn. Lol. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there is corn in eastern Colorado. I really don't know anything about eastern Colorado. I've only ever been to the Rockies, and even that was in the north. In the north. How's it going? Make sure you're plenty of corn and don't through withdrawal. Well, I was the last year of my high school who had to suffer with no AC. That's always how it works, Ziggy. I always say I grew up in the worst time because I grew up when I got my license, gas was almost $5 a gallon. And then a year or 2 years after I got my license, it dropped down to nothing. So my younger brothers got gas for like $3 a gallon. It was absolutely nothing. Oh, that's just how the timing works. Everyone's got something. Hey, Nomadic Gaijin, how's it going? Day 100 was here before day 1. That's insane. Can't believe it. Yeah, we're making it, man. Slowly but surely, we're making it. We're definitely on the back half now. Has progress been what you expected? Yes and no. We're definitely still on track to make it sometime in October. But we've now had to stop twice for 5 days apiece in the state of Kansas for giant heat waves coming through. So that slowed us down in a crazy way that I was not expecting. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Can be a weather nightmare, very hot and strong storms. Yeah, I hear that. But I also hear, like, once we get past the Great Bend here in Kansas, the humidity is going to drop to nothing. And we're going to be expecting the drier temps there. Or at least that's what my Uber driver told me. And if you can't trust your Uber drivers, who can you trust? Good mid-morning. Where are we headed today? Hey, good morning, Kenneth 3D Prints. Dude, you didn't watch the X-Files? They planted alien corn in the desert? Lol. We're headed as close to Ellsworth as we can get, because that's where the next subway is. But I'm sure we have a while to get there. St. Louis Rams turf, though? Oh, boy. I miss the St. Louis Rams. Are you going to Colorado to see the green stuffed? Where are we? Close to Colorado? No, Badgers, unfortunately, we're like dead center of Kansas, pretty much. Just leaving the city of Salina. But we are headed out. And headed towards Kansas, or sorry, headed towards Colorado. If that counts. Giving a fly, they don't stop to talk to us unless they've gotten a call about us. Which is good. It's a good way to be. We're obviously sane. We're obviously fully functioning. Yeah, there's no reason to stop. Change your name or I will really not pay attention to how you spell it. Wait. No, he definitely changed his names. That was an A before. Did you know that you laid a blue whale lengthwise on a football pitch, you would have to cancel the game? You know, that's pretty intuitive, Flip. I think I did know that much. Last year I was there, we got secondhand Buccaneers weight equipment, which was dope. We were pirates. Nice. That is actually pretty cool. Especially since, Ziggy, you know, me being a Patriots fan and all, I'm also kind of forced to be a Buccaneers fan as well. For, you know, reasons. Cough, cough, Tom Brady, cough, cough. Rob Gronkowski, cough, cough. So I wouldn't mind some Buccaneers merch. Or hand-me-downs, rather. Messing my name trying to edit it. Oh well, only 55 days to change it back. You know, it's not totally flat. Not yet, Miz. Not yet, anyway. It's supposed to get totally flat soon, but it's flatter than it has been, so I'll take it. You know what they say, Miz? Beggars can't be choosers. I've been asking for flat lands. I'll take, you know, almost flat. Alright. One thing I am wary of, though, and I got to pay attention to, when we left Atchison after our first 5-day break, right, I was so mad about having to take a 5-day break that I went out and just banged out an almost 30-mile day. I should probably not do that because I was suffering pretty bad the next couple of days after that. And I'd rather be the guy that learns from his mistakes than the guy that just continues to make the same mistakes over and over again. So I just want to pay pretty close attention to how badly we're pushing ourselves. A week at 30 degrees plus. That sounds fun, Miz. You ready for it? At least you have the air conditioner now if you need it. Taking the name with a new account now. Hello. Heard Tom Brady trying QB record for being the oldest quarterback. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think that could be going to be Tom Brady. And there's reasons. He takes pay cuts every year to improve his offensive line so he doesn't get hurt. Which is good. It's smart. It's smart to do. I mean, hey, relaxing about prairie landscapes. You know, that's a funny perspective, Buzz Lightyear. I tend to agree with it. I'm very relaxed out here. But I get very mixed reviews about the prairie landscapes on this channel. Some people think they're very relaxing, some people think that they're horrifying, and they think the children of the corn are going to come running out after them. How's it going? Where we are. Had to dodge a heat wave. Hey, evil bong, how's it going? Yes. Pronunciation. To do here. Alright. Check it. Sending the swimming pool up for the heat. Offering. Thank you very much, man. Good to be. Well, actually, you use that. Oh, I can't quite hear what happened. Let's go signal. Let's go, Sean. No regrets not taking that ride. After school, we celebrated the 100th day of school. I feel like we should do something too. Oh, I have us up. that guy coming off her guy, he slowed down the wife of the hotel saying that about me, and then he wished me luck and kept on driving by. He was a nice guy. As soon as I write that little buffering audio again, can't hear you. Yeah, it's okay. We're just gonna keep on walking. Man, your coverage is choppy, bruh. Yeah, it's Kansas. It's gonna be signal back, cool. So, that guy just slowed down to tell me that his wife works or runs the hotel that I was staying at. That she was telling him about me, and then he wished me luck and drove on by. He was a nice guy. No one ever acknowledged this. The problem is, like, I need you guys to, otherwise I just continue to Rock Islands. Neither option is very comforting, by the way. As it turns out, I guess they don't get too many people around here. So when they get one, they tend to talk about him a little bit, I guess. Me. And that's horrible. Were you a speed radar before this? No. Would you ever do that thing when you were a kid? If you could find a road that had a speed radar on it that would tell you how fast you were going, you would try to run down the street as fast as possible to try to register on the speed radar? I used to do that when I was a kid. That counts. Man, fast on the feet, you know? Chop, chop. You know, it's a weird side effect too. I guess it's not a weird side effect if everyone expects it, but all my joints are like super stiff and achy. And I was like stretching during the time I was in that hotel trying to avoid that, but I guess you can't avoid it too much. But believe it or not, the joint that's bothering me the most right now is my right elbow. So waving to all these cars that move over for me, it's a little painful. Just a little painful. How's she going, Nate? How many times has Sean had his head examined? More times than I can count, T. More times than I can count. What does the need? Turns out they want to examine your head about every time you crack it open. So, you know, I've had it examined a lot of times. Spelling correctly when I do correctly, the phone takes over because it's, I think, low. Just give him a nudge. You think you lost some brain cells from this trip? Not yet. But I'm sure that we will by the end. The heat, Badgers, the heat is going to fry him out. That's what's going to happen. Walking through that desert. It's horizontal bob. So I was nuts before I left. Can't blame the trip for that one. Even had him tested one. There's a pretty funny story from when I was a kid there, T, where in kindergarten I was refusing to read for the class. My kindergarten teacher thought it was just because I was dumb and didn't know how to read. So she told my parents that she recommended having me tested, so my parents went and had me tested. Well, as it turns out, I wasn't reading just because I didn't like to read, not because I didn't know how. So there's that. But they tested me to see how dumb I was, and I passed. That's fine. You're blaming autocorrect and not predictive typing because, wow, some of the words your phone comes up with. Lol. Ziggy, man, I'm telling you, I'm not scraping my shoes, man. I don't know what you're hearing. Maybe the wind blowing in the background from the subway, but I'm not scraping my shoes. Hear the wind tune up the wind, they hear me shuffling. Lol. Alright, I don't know what it is, then I give up. Is someone shuffling right behind you? Lol. Seem to be gliding, the stroller is smooth and flying. The stroller is smooth. Like I said, this thing is built like a tank and it just kind of carries its own momentum and runs smooth as heck. There's a lot of wind out today, though. I'm gonna throw this bag down in here for now and see if that interferes with anything. I don't want to hold it anymore. But I'm also not hungry yet. I had a Sammy for breakfast this morning. I'd like the shoe sound over the heavy breathing any day. Well, why not both? Just wait until I get real tired. How long does it take you to read a 200 or 300 page book? Whew. It really depends, Badgers, on whether or not I'm interested in the book, whether or not I want to read, or whether or not I'm in the mood to read. If I'm really interested in it and I happen to be in the mood to read at that point in time, I can get through a 200 or 300 book in probably about a week. Couple of days, really, even if I was like really hungry about it. But if I'm not interested in it or I don't want to read, it can take me well over a couple of years. I will stretch that thing out. I'm still only 100 pages into Don Quixote, which I started reading like a month and a half into this trip. Doesn't look too hot out, but I'm sure it's hot. No, it's actually not bad horizontal bottom. It's not bad at all. It's very windy out, which is keeping us cool. It's cloud cover, so we can't even feel the sun on us. It ain't bad at all. Put my name in to be a mod for Daily Dasher. We'll see if he picks someone who was there for his second month of streaming. Yeah, that'd be cool, Ziggy, huh? All right. There's an awful lot of dust all over the place here. What's going on? I guess so. Congratulations on getting 100 days. Thanks, D-Mobs. I appreciate it. I feel like I cheated because I spent the last 5 days in a hotel, but it's technically 100 days. How are you feeling today? I bet you're glad to be out of that room, but you made Subway friends for life. Yeah, but I am super glad to be out of that room, ABC. I was getting so stir crazy. And I was saying earlier, I must have gone up to like 100 different people while I was in Salina and asked them what there was to do, what I can check out and everything like that. And everyone that I asked that lived in Salina told me that there was nothing to do. I think it was just unfortunate though, because everything there is to do in Salina you have to do outside. Like they have a monument tour where you can go around and look at the different monuments, or they had like the riverfront, which is supposed to be a really nice trail and all that. but I'm not looking to do a monument store or whatever front trail in 110 degrees, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. No one ever warned you about the dust out that way, huh? I guess not enough. It's awfully intimidating though, T, I'll be honest with you. Walking down the road and just out in the big distance you see a giant dust cloud blowing up. Not exactly a comforting thing to see in the distance. He has this weird thing that he doesn't want to access mods that I don't understand, because it's not like he can pay us for it, like we live lives. I mean, I'm working right now, but I still keep an eye on chat. I don't know. I always thought the more mods the better. Help keep chat in line, you know what I mean, Ziggy? Line them up. But everyone has their own opinions and ways to do things. This load's done with now sitting around watching some guy walk across the states as usual. Sounds like they have two nice museums, the Auto and local museum, Salina. Yeah, I tried looking into either one of them. They had really weird hours, unfortunately. So I could have only gone there on the weekends, but I packed my weekends up with doing other stuff on the virtual route. So I didn't get to check out the museums. But I did get to make it to the movies, the mall. There's some weird stores out here. They were pretty fun. I got to check out like a cowboy and leathering store in the mall, where I could buy like leather boots and cowboy hats. Not a standard store you can find back home, so that was pretty fun. I didn't buy anything though, but it was pretty fun to go in there. Hey, Super Lemon Heaves, how's it going? Is this GeoGuess area? In a way, man, in a way. Can you guess where we are? Whoa. On Chick One Stream, every single person is a mod. Lol. You didn't talk to the right people in Salina. This review from 2 days ago. A lot of the girls, with a couple of exceptions, was very attractive and really cool. I guess I wasn't talking to him, the entertainer, huh? Hey, Fake Evan, how's it going? Welcome back and happy 100. Woo! I love it. Sorry, I accidentally restarted Stream Manager there. That's okay. Just gotta check the gypsy here and see where we're going. Gotta get boots from a tailor. One of his old mods put his name in again after he purged him a while ago. He was a great mod. He has a higher view time than me. I think I've watched Asher for 3 months, 10 days or something. That's a lot. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Head towards Corn. You're right. Nah, we're straight here, and then it's the next left, not this left. Jenny Phantom. That's a lot of hours to see. No one afford some sandwiches. I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, Miz, I think corn's pretty much done. I'm no farmer, but looking at the dead fields, or the cloud fields to my left, corn harvest. Subway. About far enough west before the week. Dave, it's like it's but I'm ready for it. Most harvested in September. It's a dead. Nighttime. Every a lot of naked. It's a bit of a waste of money if you're a farming folk. I mean, this is square miles and miles. Throw something in it, do something with it. Even if you're just using it for a hayfield, or not even hayfield, rather like if you're just growing grass there so you can shave it all down for feed. Do something with it, you know? Alright. Get to sell getting there. Oh. Keep it. And we can tell if a car over to say just lag. Alright. Better than Route 140. That dirt road. Especially a dirt road that looks as busy as that one is. I do not want to spend my entire first day back on the road getting dusted. Let's try and though. We're good. Couple things. Fields and as good then. That for a second. Oh man. Here. It is going to be an experience. I cannot say whether or not it's going to be a good or a bad one, but it's going to be an experience for sure. Walking across the area. Yeah, we're just going to keep walking. That's the perfect. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Arigato, roboto. Thank you very much, too. Just sing back. Thank you. I wanna thank you. Back in the great wide open. Hey, no, how's it going? You could say that again. I'm a little worried. This road seems like it gets pretty busy. We're on Major Route 140, but there is not much of a shoulder here to protect us from the oncoming traffic. So, we're just out here living life. I do not see any cell towers in the upcoming future here. Alright, hopefully that did it. No worries, just glad to see you're back. Glad to be back. The Easy is wider in the shoulder. Yeah, we do not have much of a shoulder here, I'm going to be honest. It's not the most comfortable walking I've ever had, especially knowing that there are, in fact, big trucks on this route, but, you know, we'll deal with what we got. All good. Sweet. Welcome back. Thanks, guys. Like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be back. I'm looking around. I don't see too many cell towers in our future, but, you know, we're just going to keep on walking and hope for the best. Hey, Serge. How's it going? Thanks. Thanks for moving over. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for moving over. I appreciate it. And guess what? Thank you for moving over. I appreciate it. Do people stop quite often to offer you a ride? Yeah, I'd say often enough. We get offered probably a couple times a week. Probably not up to the point where it's once a day, but a couple times a week anyway. I find that the worse the weather gets present moment, like if it's really raining and really miserable out, people offer us rides, or if it's really hot, they'll offer us rides. But on just a normal day like today, you probably won't get offered one, and that's okay. That's fine by me, because we don't need it. Alright. No, he didn't offer us a ride, given a fly. He was, apparently he was the husband of the hotel manager I was staying at, and she had told him about me, and then he stopped to tell her. He stopped to tell me that she had told him about me. Lol. God, there's so much dust. So that's the other thing, is all 5 days that I was in that hotel, by the way, we were supposed to get rain last night. That never ended up happening. It has been dry for weeks. So if I was on a dirt road right now, I would just be literally covered in dust with nothing I could do about it. Do you get sniped and offered stuff like water? Yeah, that happens all the time, Serge. Yep. In fact, I have that, type in exclamation mark map, you know, I have that real-time IRL website up so that people can easily snipe me, easily find where I am while I'm streaming. I encourage it. Yeah, people are nice present moment. More people are nice out here than they are bad. In fact, I don't know if it's just because I'm filming everything, but people have been so nice to me. I haven't had one person be mean to me in any way, shape, or form, or be like upset with me or anything like that. They've all been pretty cool. Oh wait, that's not true. I had one trucker one time that was not happy with us. That was in a, we went to a Subway and a truck stop. I forget where that was. A Pilot truck stop. But trying to get out of there was a super busy place, and he did not like the method that we took, the Austrian line. And he let us know about it. Hey, Richard9564, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And welcome to the walk. It's dry here in my part of Pennsylvania. The desert has more color than my yard does. Lol. A couple people who call the gods. Yeah. But even they, Flip, I'm choosing, even though I don't know if this is the case, I'm choosing to believe that they were nice people that were worried about my health and well-being. And they were trying to help me out. Even though more than likely, at least the person in Andrews was just like, did not want a homeless looking person sleeping in their car. But who knows? Geometric center of the continent of the U.S. is just northwest of you. I know, my Uber driver was telling me about it, fake cabin. Or sorry, fake cabin. No, it was me except that one time, the one sub caused tummy issues. I choose to believe given a fly, even that wasn't mean, that was just someone trying to test something out. And I'm all for scientific exploration. But my goodness, did that sub destroy me intestinally, that is a fact. Whew. Never before in my life have I been laid up on a toilet for so long. My goodness. So what I was trying to say before the signal so rudely cut out on us though, there's a lot of big wide open fields here, which I think is going to be a problem later on. It's going to make it harder for us to find somewhere to sleep at night. So I'm hoping that we're just kind of tracing the railroad for a while, because in my experience the railroad is kind of salvation for camping spots. It's rough because you'll get woken up a couple of times in the middle of the night by a giant train blowing by your head. But it's usually got a tree line and cover around it that we can use to stay hidden, which is pretty nice. Also, a rhino zoo just north of you? Well, that sounds fun. What's the story of the house sitting in the geometric center of the U.S.? I do not know, fake Evan. What's the story? It's fueled by meatball with tuna subs. It is definitely not more no. It is definitely not. That it is definitely destroyed by meatball and tuna subs, but my body is fueled by dad jokes, Gatorade, and Subway cookies. And triple hot sauces. God, that was terrible. So bad. Just like grease passing through my body. Nothing but grease. Gross. I want to thank you. Hey, Goots dog, how's it going? How's it going? I like waving to people that drive by because they always wave back. They're so nice. Either they wave back or they just give me a sheer and utter look of confusion on their face. And either way, it makes my day. Knowing that I either made someone happy or baffled them into submission. Like, what more could a guy ask for? Hey, the math, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome to the walk. Throw a dab at the next person. You got it, Flip. Yacht. I don't know if it worked well because you couldn't see it, but I definitely dabbed at him. The story that I think is true, the software government agencies would use to geolocate IPs, would send the center of the U.S. as the location whenever an error occurred. So many agencies have stormed that house thinking that they were criminals. It's going to change the center of the lake now. Oh, well, that's crazy. You should read my Discord joke because I would lose money on that bet. I will definitely read it, Gecko. I don't know if we're going to on stream, but I'll definitely read it. Hey, Glissmaster, how's it going? Any more hills, or is it all flat now? Supposedly, Surge. We got a couple more hills. But then once we get, like, past Ellsworth, it's dead flat. Until, you know, the Rockies. So, supposedly, it's going to get flat pretty quick here. D-Bear47, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome to the map. Also, I have not done a spiel yet. Is either T or Gecko here for a spiel? How's Storm due to Google? Hey, Liquid Blaze, how's it going? Stream safe and only hearing you can solve the issue. Oh, boy. Hey, Ray Guy, and hey, Glissmaster. Thank you guys very much for the follows. I appreciate it. Appreciate both of you, and welcome to walk. All right, let's get her done then, Gecko. Let's do this. Ready? For anyone who might be new here to the channel, just so you know what we're doing, we are currently walking across the continental United States of America. We left Boston, Massachusetts back on May 1st, and we are headed to the Santa Monica Pier in Santa Monica, California. The whole trip was going to span over 3,000 miles, take us anywhere from 5 to 6 months to complete. And we were doing it all eating nothing but food that you can buy at a Subway restaurant chain. All in partnership with a charity organization called Big City Mountaineers, which is an organization that takes kids and adolescents from underprivileged communities on adventures in nature and the wilderness. We're also sponsored by Subway. They are paying for all of our food from here on out for the rest of the journey. They're donating $10,000 to the Big City Mountaineers charity organization. And they made us a custom made-to-order baby stroller, which is great because we use that to push all of our gear and equipment in, so I don't have to carry it on my back. Also, T, I started talking, immediately had to laugh at your comment. Very funny. It's going so well that if I were you, I'd walk to the closest border if out of the country finds there. Lol. Oh, boy. So far, I gotta tell you, Liquid Blaze, man, this country has been beautiful, and this walk has been totally worth it. I am with it. It got me good too. I was not expecting. You're still keeping track of the total. Learn from the mess. The total what, Fake Captain? We are. T has been nice enough to keep track on our Twitter of the total mileage walked, total steps taken, and all that good stuff. If that's the total you're talking about. It took forever to misspell. I think that's why I wasn't expecting it, because I didn't think you were here, because I didn't get an answer right away, like I usually do. It was delayed. It hit me different. Alright, hold on. Gecko, as soon as I get to this intersection here, by the way, learn from the best. As soon as I get to this intersection, I'm going to switch over to Discord. I'll read your chat. I noticed the stream was buttery smooth as soon as I took that call. You know, sometimes it works out like that, Ziggy. Es la vida, baby. Es la vida. Just looking track of the total you would spend on Subway, or did you stop after the sponsorship? Still got the binder? Oh no, I'm still keeping track of all of it, fake Kevin. Yep. I still have all the receipts. I'm still got the binder. I still got it all. I'm not keeping an active track of it, so I don't have an active total on me. But I have all the receipts, so at the end of the trip, I can put together a total. Sure. Back to the kitchen with me. You wish me luck. Gonna try to make homemade taco salad shells. Good luck. We'll be rewatching the VODs and counting the number of times that Sean says lol. Good luck with that, Flip. Can you imagine how long you'd have to watch these VODs and how, oh my god, how high the count would be. Hey, Tua Moss, how's it going? I was here for watching the VOD. All the VODs giving a fly, they're getting posted to YouTube. There's a whole bunch of them up there now. I think we're up to like day 80 or something like that. 80 something, I don't know. My friend back home is posting them all. I'm not to date with it. Alright, let me take a look at what Gecko sent us over in the Discord. Alright. I'm supposed to not be on camera, he said. I can't be seen. Ooh, let's give a couple of waves. Alright. Two guys are driving from Kansas to Maine, and they drive by a sign for... Big truck. They drive by a sign for Worcester, Mass. They both look at each other and say, how the hell do you pronounce that? The driver says Worcester, the passenger says no, it's gotta be Worcester. They argue a bit and decide the only way to know for sure is to get off the exit for Worcester. Go into the first place they see and ask a local. The winner gets, I can't read this, $20. They shake on it, they come up on the exit, get off, and go into the first place they see as agreed. They go up to the counter and say to the kid running the front desk, hey son, now this is very important, my friend and I got $20 riding on this. I need you to slowly and clearly tell us the name of where we are. The kid looks at him and leans over the counter and goes, Dairy Queen. Yep, I love it. Nice. Oh, God. I'm sure you could set up an automated thing where you were an audio sample of LOL and just run into the VODs. I know it's possible, I just don't know how to do it. My student message history is public. Which is light, it's Worcester. Worcester. There's not even an R in the first half, it's Worcester. Worcester. Like W-O-S-T-E-R. Worcester. W-O-O? Worcester. Yeah, W-O-O-S-T-E-R. Worcester. So not Worcester. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester. And I just want to point out, Gecko, alright? So I've had some problems with the pronunciations of towns in the Midwest here. That's a fact. Right? And everyone counters my problems with the pronunciations out west with Worcester. Right? My counter to that counter is we have like two towns. You got Worcester and you got Gloucester that are hard to pronounce. And that's it. Those are the two we have. There's been like 907 towns that are pronounced so wrong in the entire Midwest that it makes me visibly upset. There's too many letters for how you say it. Worcester. I also found out that the source of the mispronunciations of towns and cities in the Midwest is how they pronounce their I's. Like their I's, they just pronounce them so weird. That's why I thought you would be good at one, since you should know how to say it. Yeah, just Worcester. Wooster. Like a rooster with a W. Worcester. Like, there's no way that the city I just came from should be called Salina, by the way. That's all wrong. It's all wrong. Hey, Boobzilla96, thank you for the 1 bit. Remember that you are loved, you are important, you are valued, and above all, I'm proud of you for every day achieving a new personal high score for Day Survived. I wish you well, and I hope you remind someone you love them today. Hey, thank you very much, Boobzilla. What a very nice, endearing, and uplifting comment. I appreciate that. Yes, new high score. Lol. I would throw all the audio into one long file, and then I bet there's a Python script that can count the number of samples. Oh my god. I have a hard time pronouncing many places in Maine. like a rustic. Yeah, but Maine's a funny place. Maine has a ton of weird pronunciated towns as well. Like Arundel. You ever been to Arundel? Arundel's spelled like Arundel. And it just does not feel like you should pronounce it Arundel. None of it feels right. First started watching your channel when you were in central New York. Watched every day I could until you made it to Fort Wayne, Indiana, but then stopped because I was traveling myself. Just checking back in today, see where you were at, and to follow the channel, keep trucking. Hey, DeBear. I am in Kansas. We're in Salina, Kansas, I believe. We've had to stop 2 times in the state of Kansas for 5 days apiece because we've had heat waves where we had temperatures over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which was not fun. So we're still kicking, we're still doing it, but we slowed down just a little bit. 137 more streamers to go. Well, that's an awesome mission, Boobzilla. I like it. Hey, Papa Joan, how's it going? And hey, Frosty, so proud of you. How's it going? Our brains went the same way. Lol. Great message to spread. Also, great name, by the way. I love reading Boobzilla. It's a great one. All right, Miz, I'm ready for it. The all corn sub. You just gotta get that last 1,000 channel points and you can order it for us. Lol. Howdy, car. Tank's moving over. Hey, Winnie, how's it going? Alright. Still in Kansas, I see. Oh yeah, we're like in the dead center of Kansas here, Winnie. But I'm trying to run out of Kansas as fast as I can, I'm gonna be honest with you. From here on out, we're just gonna be booking it. I'm getting concerned walking by all these farmlands. I'm seeing a whole bunch of dust coming up. We're about to enter the flatlands of Kansas, so hopefully we can pick up pace, but I'm worried about the dust in the area. I'm also worried about tornadoes, because in the flatlands, you're gonna have nothing stopping you from the really bad weather as it comes at you, so we're just gonna get a move on and try to get through here as fast as humanly possible. Can you add a points redeem 125? You can pick a fellow chat person sub for dinner. Eyeballs. Unfortunately, there's no way to enforce that, so no, Gecko. But I'd like to. That sounds fun. All right. I should probably take a look at the map and see where my next turn is here, because I'm just kind of flying blind right now. And we know how that usually ends up. With me missing my turns and getting lost and adding extra mileage to a trip that really does not need extra mileage added on. I hear you, the summer months are rife with severe weather in the Midwest. It's crazy, Winnie. It's crazy. I convinced myself I just mistakenly chose a bad time to take this trip, because a lot of the places that we've walked through, I mean, Fort Wayne, Indiana, for crying out loud, had a record-breaking heat wave when we walked through it. Kansas has now seen 2 different record-breaking heat waves while we've been walking through it, and I'm sure we got more coming. We just chose a really, really hot summer to walk through, I guess. Are you going to Storm Chase? You might be the first Storm Chaser on Twitch with a stroller, or at least a Subway branded one. You know, Ken BDX, we might end up Storm Chasing, but it ain't going to be on purpose. We already had one relatively close call with a tornado on this trip. Out in, we were in western Ohio. We had a tornado hit about 50 miles south of where we were. It's just not super close. It definitely got real windy where I was overnight, and when I woke up in the morning, I saw trees down next to us, which wasn't a good sight to see. But when you're sleeping outside in a tent, it's much closer than you ever want it to be. I'll be honest with you. Hey, Green Herring, man, thank you so much for the subscription. That is awesome of you. I really appreciate it for 4 months. Hey, Kevin and Earth, how's it going? Can't wait till tomorrow night. Storm's coming, supposed to change the temps from mid-90s to mid-70s for at least a week. I just hate this damn humidity. That's what I'm saying, Gecko, man. I am so done and I am so ready for the, what's happening with this traffic right now? It's weird. Anyway, I am so ready to hit the dry parts of this country, man. So ready. Subway store chaser. I swear, every time I look Evil Bong, they're faster and faster and getting away even farther. I don't think records are supposed to be broken twice in the same year / month / week. I don't think so either, Fake Admin, but they are. And they have been. Dan SD, it's a difficult question. I would like to do some commercials and stuff with Subway. I'm very open to it, but I'm not involved in any of the same things that man was involved in. I'm also not supposed to talk about him, so I don't know. Officially an advanced care paramedic in Ontario now. Lean on me if you need to. Hey, congratulations, Frosty, man. That's a big deal. Good job doing that. Yellowbrick Road is low traffic, though. Low traffic, sure, but look at this shoulder, man. It ain't got nothing for walking on. Turns out the Yellowbrick Road is more of a highway than a road. Hey, thanks for moving over. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love it. Oh boy, thank you all. It's a tough slog. Well, you made it, man. Sorry, like I was saying earlier, when I wave to people on the side of the road, you get one of two reactions. Either they wave back because they're really nice, or they just give you this utter look of sheer confusion. And I love getting that utter look of sheer confusion. Oh my god. Only good people support Subway. Exactly, there you go, Fake Admin. That's a good way to be. Yeah, that's the way to think. Lol. Did you ever hear there was like a comedian that was like, I forget exactly what the joke was, but it was something to the effect of, you should really strive to just be strange, just to like exist in people's minds for the rest of their lives. The best way to do it is just to be like slightly off to the point where you make people question their own existence at every day. And if I can be that person for some of these people driving by, like, it makes me happy. Oh, they're far between, man. It's actually something that's it's scaring me a little bit, see the bird? Because like I said, the less tree cover there is, the harder it's going to be to find a place to sleep at night. And I don't want to go around walking an extra 10 miles every day just desperately trying to find a place to sleep. So fingers crossed that probably doesn't end up happening. Just like, don't go full crazy. You don't want to be hospitalized or anything like that, but just do one or two small things that are very, very strange and leave people confused for the rest of their days. A vulture circling overhead? Yeah, we had one for a while. Actually, it doesn't look like they're here anymore. I knew a guy who for a while kept a pet watermelon on a leash that he'd bring into work every day. Like, just slightly off, you know? Not enough to be institutionalized, but enough to make people question why. Why are you doing what you do? Also, about 10 minutes ago now, I told myself I should probably look at the map and make sure I know where I'm going, and then I did not look at the map. He knew, no way he didn't just buy a new one every other day. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that he had a similarly sized and similarly shaped and similarly colored watermelon that he brought in on a leash every day to work. That's just like his thing. That's what he was into. That's what he did. I never questioned him. I just went along with it, but other people certainly questioned him. And they never got a straight answer, because he would never give one. Pet watermelon equals highly sized. I'm so with it, Flip. Just do one thing. Like I said, not enough to get institutionalized, but one thing to make people think why. What is happening? Just to make them question their existence, that's all. That's all about inviting people to have existential crises around you. That's what life's about. Low calorie? He never ate it, fake admin. He never ate it. He just brought it in on a leash. And it's not like he tried to walk it or anything like that. He'd carry it in with the leash and the collar around it. Then he would put it down on the floor next to his desk, and he would tie the leash up to the desk leg, and he just left the watermelon there all day long. And at the end of the day, he'd pick up the watermelon and he'd go back home. Come back the next day, rinse and repeat. Watermelon. Found someone crazy. I thought he was awesome. He was a funny guy. Horizontal Bob. He was just a funny guy. He did it all as a joke. He did it for about a month. We never saw the watermelon again. But it was just a funny thing. Just a weird, really weird, funny thing. Maybe he didn't want anybody to take in his leash watermelon. I honestly see the bird. He was literally, he was a cool dude, but he is only, I don't know how to say this. The only reason he did it was specifically to have something to talk about, to make the day go by faster at work. That's the only reason why he did it. He thought it would be funny. He thought it would get people talking about him, and it did, and it was, and it worked. For about a month, we just questioned it, tried to figure out what was going on, and that was it. He was just trying to find a way to entertain himself. Which I had to not realize was Sean had. It was me all along, fake admin. Lol. I'm really hoping it was wholesome pursuit of the eccentric instead of a weird fetish. No, that's exactly what it was, Flip. It was not a weird fetish. It was just, like I said, he was just trying to make that one thing that made people question why. And just to get that baffled look of confusion on people's faces. God, seeing that baffled look, man, is sometimes the best feeling in the world. I love it. And he did too. He taught me everything I know. Lol. I was like Flip when I was a kid, right? I had heard about pet rocks from the 90s, you know, the big fad. I was a little bit too young for when pet rocks were actually a thing, but I had heard about them, and so I thought they were cool, and I thought I wanted a pet rock, not realizing that they were an actual packaged item that you had to buy. I just went outside one day, picked up a rock that I thought was cool, took a green marker, drew a face on it, named it Tuesday, and I held on to that rock for years. For years I had a pet rock named Tuesday. Miss Strawberryta, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome on the walk. Experiment on people reaction for the watermelon experiment. I do some regular odd antics as well. I make giant hats for my Jeep for holiday parade, but put them on in my work parking lot. I tell people you can. It's the best feeling in the world, Gecko. I'm with you 100%, man. When are we going to make the bits pop up by the sound of Sean saying lol? The horse pet rock sound like a thing for people who don't have internet. I'll have you know, Flip, I loved my pet rock Tuesday. Tuesday was the closest I've ever been to a rock. But I do have it. Hey, Koopa, how's it going? Thank you so much for the option. Sick name. Other whatever someone decides to name Monday, the worst day of the week, probably name for it. But Wednesday's beautiful. It's a good name for a stink. Why is this person stopping? Who you stopping for? Oh, I see. It's just because he didn't want to kill me in my truck. I'm like, I see. If you were in the army, you could have gotten close to a rock or maybe deployed there. That's true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. My dad was over there during the Persian Gulf War. He was on the Kuwait side of it all. Well, he was there. Didn't hear you. Do you have that rock with you? I do too. Yes. I have that rock with me. Like I said, I have not taken it out of the bag since it was shipped to me, but it is in my dry bag, nice and safe. I've not taken a single picture with it, but it is there. I promise. I think I pretty much decided I'm not going to take a picture with it until I get to Santa Monica, by the way. Take a pic with the IG rock. I guess I could, Gracie, but I'd have to open up the bag and get it out, and oh my god, it already sounds exhausting. I would sooner walk 20 miles a day for 6 months than reach into my bag, take out a rock, and take a picture with it. My ultimate stop buddy is a critical care paramedic. I can then work with the doctors on the helicopters. That would be awesome, Boston. That sounds like a fun time. I spent a lot of time in Boston, Massachusetts, being as, you know, that's where I'm from and all that. But there's a whole bunch of hospitals in Boston. There's like 19 different hospitals or something like that. And every single one of them has like helicopter pad on the roof for heli rescues and everything like that, depending on the specialty that's needed to see the patient coming in. There's even a Mass Eye and Ear has a helicopter pad on their rooftop, like someone's in an emergency for their eye or ear. But whatever. All I'm saying is I'm very used to it and it sounds pretty cool. My invitation only, I am pulling out all the stops. Well, good luck, man. Please pick up a rock or a pebble from each of the next states you cross through. Okay. It sounds like I might get weighed down pretty quick, but if it's just a pebble, it shouldn't be too bad. Leave it on top of a random pole like you found it. I'm going to do that, Gracie. I'm going to do it in Santa Monica. It's going to make it there all the way with me. And then I'll leave it for dead. Rocks are boring, but I have a lot of crystals. Crystals are fun, see the bird. I like crystals. I'm an amethyst guy. But that's just because that's my birth month. Or something like that, I don't know. My mom is really into crystals. You should throw in the ocean of the Santa Monica Pier to symbolize letting go of your past life. If that guy can walk his pet watermelon, and you can take a pic now and then with your rock. I don't even remember what he named the watermelon. He did have a name for it, though. I just don't remember where it is. That's right, see the bird, yeah. February. That is my birth month. I share a birthday with Michael Jordan. Let's see. Alright, map, where are we going? Ah, sweet, nice and easy. We're just staying on 140 forever. Or at least until Ellsworth. That makes my life easy. Melissa, Melissa, you say? Interesting. I think he named it after a dog. It was something like Fido or something like that, but Melissa is an interesting name for a watermelon, that's for sure. I am a ripped young dude, a little smart, I'm using it all. We'll send it full throttle, Frosty, that's what you gotta do. You may not know this about me, Frosty, but I am not a man that does something halfway. When I do something, I generally go full torque at it. Full throttle. Anyone ever been to Tumbleweed Event Venue and Storage? What an interesting market to get into. Frosty's a total chat. There you go. You'll be entering Bavaria in a couple of miles. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein. 999. But I do love some bratwurst. If I could eat it, I would. A good watermelon name. What do you mean, T? I think I agree with it. Melissa is a good watermelon name. Das ist sehr gut. You need drone footage of you walking for when they make the PBS documentary of Little Ron. The plan is, Michelob Dog, if I just keep the setup exactly the way it is, I can always just take B-roll footage from back home. No one will ever know. Truly try, thank you. No one will ever know. Also, that'd be cool. I like PBS. PBS is good stuff. I don't know why I'm so entertained by this building. Maybe it's because it's the only building I've seen since I left Salino, but who names an event venue Tumbleweed? Doesn't that like literally imply that no one's there? It's a tumbleweed place? I hear a helicopter plane. I don't see a helicopter or plane. Oh, there it is. Especially for the final day. Well, anyone who wants to come out with a drone for the final day, for the arrival in Santa Monica, is more than welcome to take footage of me. If they're willing to share it with the PBS documentary, apparently. He has to use footage from back home. He's still there, and it's green screen footage. We've proven it already. Exactly. See, Gracie's onto it. She's got it. Especially when we've lost him, he's gone psycho. Again, I started out psycho. Started out insane. So unless it's possible to go more insane, that ain't nothing new. Have you seen any UAPs on your journey? What is a UAP? Hey, Bert, good to see you back, man. How's the walk going? So far, so good, man. EXP Grinder, love the name, especially since I've been playing RuneScape nonstop for 5 days. That's good stuff. But I'm just so happy to be back on the road, Bert, and I'm so happy that it's finally in the 80s and not a day over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, because I was dying a lot of it. Fiesta's a Gunsmoke sang the song. He has a beautiful voice. Huh. Doesn't the Subway Sean name imply that he goes underground? Yeah. Who is going to be your body double for when they have to refilm some parts from the movie they'll make after this? I've been told I look like, what was my celebrity doppelganger? Finn Jones, the guy that was in Iron Fist, if you guys know that. I've been told he looks like me, or I look like him. No, you know what? He looks like me. I'm sticking with that version. Confidence is key. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Oh, okay. Alright. No. No, a lot of crop dusters. A lot of crop dusting planes. That's how I've seen them, but those are pretty easily identifiable. New name for UFO. Why did they change the name from UFO? Was it like a bad stigma with UFOs or something like that? They got too connected with the crazies or something? I don't know. Okay, they stopped the throwing the hazards. Ah, just waiting for the truck to pass. Good, there we go. Are you crop dusting too? Not at this moment, Ziggy. But at some point. Ah, okay. I guess that makes sense. What's the there's an organization out there that's supposed to be like the lead scientific organization for investigations and claims based on apparently it would be UAP sightings. Dan Aykroyd was the president for a while. That guy was way too close. Alright. Tom Hanks, though. They changed it because aliens were offended. Lol. Alright. Big truck, 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 duck. Oh, yeah. Love that wind. Man walking down the road causing oncoming traffic to come to a stop. Look at that, they just blow right by me like that truck did. Getting anxiety anytime those trucks cross. Turns out UFO was copyrighted by the aliens. It wasn't even a car on the other side. It was weird, Ziggy, it was weird. They stopped for literally no reason. And yeah, that was close. That was very close. Are you wearing eye protection? No. Ooh, I just have the bucket hat. And anytime a big truck comes by, I just look down at the ground and let the bucket hat protect me. I tried looking into options for getting some stuff shipped out to me while I was in the hotel, but I couldn't get them shipped out soon enough. Which was the problem. I'd rather see UFOs than chemtrails. We had who was it? It was Smiles and I, Laird Bird Smiles, and I had a pretty interesting conversation on the Discord about chemtrails the other day. I enjoyed it anyway, it was a good one. But I've been listening to a podcast when I'm not streaming, called Conspiracy Theories, and I listened to an episode about chemtrails, and it's just a podcast where they talk about the different theories that are out there and try to debunk them and all that good stuff. It's a fun time, I enjoy it. Like, it's a real thing. Drop the chemicals into a cloud, and it the rain in the cloud regulate water than it was supposed to, which it's been used before. Like the Chinese government used it because they wanted to see that it was there during events and the day before the events. Got all the clouds out of the area and then sent it, and it worked, which is pretty cool. Do enough about eye protection. On the road. It's just hard to reach out. Some people just do not care about the lives of others. That's true, Ziggy. I am somewhere in between. I'm on between. Hey, Befearden, you're doing great, man. I hope you're doing well too. How is she going, eh? I was phone and takes me off screen. Thanks for. Right. Well, if I'm coming through clear, which I might not be, because service is bad right here. Like I said, we were on 140 between Salina and Ellsworth. Hey. That's where I am. Hey. 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 Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Walla walla bing bing. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Walla walla bing bing bing. Making your way to Colorado? You know how it goes. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past from homebound. Oh, I need help. Some kind of caution is required here. Hey, we make it work. Making my way, man. Face. Dude, how do you mistake a bomb or that video fake? Rubber group. And yes, horizontal. Listen, man, horizontal bop. I feel like we've been through this. We've played this. We've been on this merry-go-round here before. On this carousel. You call me crazy. I agree I'm crazy. Nothing gets resolved. We come back. You call me crazy a little later on. Definitely tell you. Excited about it that they planned the entire route, decided to do it eating only one type of food, and try to live stream the entire event. Find me one person who's sane and can do all of that, and I will call him crazy personally. Carry a man-style parasol for the sun. Oh, that sounds nice. Now, the only problem with a Wilson has hands. I don't know why he doesn't do this either. Good though. That no. And there. Claims an umbrella adds. Oh wait. Our operation here. He can connect the umbrella to the cart. He'll carry a parasol because he hates wind drag more than he hates sunburn and heat stroke. Exactly. To know he's on a Segway. Get too tall for the umbrella. Big trucks had a parachute effect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the big trucks had a parachute effect. Now imagine how much worse that parachute effect would be if I was holding an umbrella. You understand what I'm saying? No? Yes, no? What's the wild getup called with the head wrap and robe they wear in the desert in Saudi Arabia, the whole getup? Oh, I don't know what it's called, but it's good. Like a head wrap. So far my my bucket hat has been working out great as far as keeping us shaded and keeping our face and neck protected from the sun. But we're in the last month of summer here, and I'm really hoping that September decides to cool down. We will see though, because we're going to be in the desert in September. We're going to be in Arizona for sure. So I'm not sure how cool it'll be, but I'm hoping. Just use it if you're desperate for a shade break. Yeah. That might be a very real fear coming up here in western Kansas. It does not seem like there's a whole lot of shade available to us. Umbrella hat built into that. I like your style, Beard. I like your style. Let me just throw on the party pants. We'll throw on my bright yellow Subway Sean shirt, a fanny pack, and an umbrella hat. Let me just walk across the country pushing my Subway branded baby stroller, and I will be looking like a fashion statement. Yeah, right. Yep. Getting real stir crazy stiff. So I'll be loosening it up here. Hey, my mom off react leaving son Sean. I'm just gonna I'm here how long that ever just I know. Just same thing. Substance choppy losing connection. Yeah. Like I said, I'm actually a little bit surprised at the connection for as long as we did. I do not see anyone where we distance over there. Kansas on the road. That's we're sorry back is good. Yeah. Advertising space. What I do before I left was like tips with on my cell had advertising space. I did not get right down on that. Not end up actually. Good idea. Work out. Oh, boy. Road towards don't. I will say bring all right, come on. Well, then flip. Don't dare. Don't you dare. I hope you guys hear what I was saying. Actually, after this, I was trying to sell them on get an embroidery of their logo. My Subway Sean shirt, but I didn't get at one point. I was literally trying to sell advertising space on my back front. You want to perfect. Used to have a like a garage sale section? Like, could you sell stuff on like Facebook? MySpace market? What's on first? Not promising there's anything I can do about it, but at least we can take a look. Enough of this emu cheese. Yes. Look what we got. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, it's on?
Yep.
Hello, take a picture with those people. Everyone is yelling at you online to take a picture.
Oh, hold on.
I want to give a shout out to T. So I told, well, actually, Floppy was the original one who suggested maybe we could try to figure this out. And figuring it out meant Dad and I were going to do it. And then T has been instrumental in trying to find this road so that we could surprise you.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. And eat lunch all at the same time.
Oh.
So thank you, big time T. Oh, you do smell.
Yes. Oh, you guys can hear? Okay. So again, I can't get too far away because I'm tethered to it. But this is the setup we have. We have the tent in the front right here. Sleeping bag on top of that. All our electronics and geared, waterproofed in the plastic bin down there. Nice rubber wheels. We got the camera mounting setup up here. And then our bag with everything in it right there as well. And that's the whole setup. That's the whole shebang. Wait, what did I just stumble into? What is this? What's happening? How's your followers going? Been going up? Yeah, sure, Davey. I think we're right around 3,000 right now, just shy of it. Whoop. That person was not paying attention. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Kukuluku, how's it going? Where are you today? Right now we just left Junction City, Kansas. Martin Cocab 9, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome to the walk. I am. How's it going? Is this your RAV4? Did you drive out here?
Yes. So we just figured we were in the area. We'd stop for lunch.
Where are you? Okay, where are you driving out? What?
Just us.
Just for funsies?
No, we had to have lunch.
No, but I mean, why are you in Missouri?
To have lunch with you.
Oh, okay, that's why. Hey guys, these are my parents that apparently drove out here from Massachusetts that I did not know about.
Subway. Again, I did deploy troops to Afghanistan. You carried on 2 hours past yesterday, which meant you screwed us today.
Why? How did I do that?
Because we were going to meet you at the Subway and have ice cream.
Can I do a foot-long Italian herbs and cheese?
Subway, Sean.
Yeah, I'm currently walking across the country.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh, no kidding. How'd you hear about it?
Someone told me about you.
Oh, no kidding. I was going to give you a business card. Here, yeah, look at that.
Thank you so much.
No problem. That's awesome.
I'm surprised. I didn't think it was real.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I left yesterday. Yesterday was the first day, and we're I don't know. All right, there we go. That took way more groin flexibility than I usually have. Across the country.
So, where did you start?
I started in Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm headed to the Santa Monica Pier in California.
Wow.
Doing the entire trip, eating nothing but food I can buy at a Subway restaurant chain. No commercial, but I am live streaming. I got a couple of people walking.
Right now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Welcome to Carthage.
So let's give a whole synopsis here of what we're dealing with. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see this because I am still connected to the stroller, but this is it. I also don't know what you guys are looking at, so I'm doing my best here. This is the stroller. This is the back. This is what my gear and setup looks like. Got a couple of water bottles, got the Subway branding. This is the other side of it. I'd like to show you guys the front, but again, I'm connected by cables, so I can't see. And there we go. Congrats on the new setup. Hope things run smoothly for you. Well, thank you very much. It is a huge boy, Tim. It is huge.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Adventures in nature and wilderness. So
That's
it's
cool.
fun. I'm actually live streaming the whole thing too. We got like 100 people watching right now and everything. So
Well, that's cool. Okay, well, we just wanted to make sure you didn't have an actual baby in there because
Nope.
we're concerned.
tent, sleeping bag, and hiking gear.
Perfect. Okay, well, walk safe and stay dry just as much as you can, okay?
Perfect. Thank you very
Have a
much.
good one.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Hey, look, another police officer. Oh, I think he's coming to talk to us. Yeah, he's definitely coming to talk to us. Going well. How about yourself?
We just got a couple complaints of
Oh, I'm trying to stay off the road as much as possible, yeah.
hitting you. That's the only thing I'm here for.
No, I appreciate it.
I know you're moving it pretty good, so but
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I want to tell you. There's nothing else. Just
Okay.
be careful. Once you get past here, once you get to Eureka,
It opens. How is there more uphill? Hold on. Walking across the country, you know, like any normal person.
Fucking awesome. Fucking Forrest Gump, man.
Yeah?
Shit. I just watched Forrest Gump the other day at work. At Yellow Night. Yeah.
There you go.
Woo! Fuck. I wish I could do that.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
What keeps you going?
These guys in here, like I said, I got a whole bunch of people watching us along the way. They're here for the journey. They're fun to talk to. They keep me distracted on the miles I'm walking.
Oh, okay.
So
Am I distracting you?
no, you're good. You're good. I
Sorry.
stop in here for the view. It's
Sorry to
beautiful.
bother you eating.
No worries.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful out here. Yeah, I'm from the reservation right over there.
Oh, no kidding. The Seneca. Just walked through there all yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Did I see you?
I don't know.
Where'd you come from?
So I was on 20. Gotcha.
And he drove by you, so he called me up and he's like, "Hey man, gotta go check, you know, because we're a group of believers and we all live together
Okay.
and share everything together,
Sure.
like a community type thing.
Yep.
And but we're actually believers and we believe in the Bible and stuff like that
Gotcha.
too. But he's like, "Yeah, he looks like a nice man. You gotta go talk to him, see what." So I jumped in my vehicle and came out here to see what was going on.
Hey man, yeah, I appreciate that. No.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would invite you home, but
Yeah, I appreciate it, but yeah,
you're
in the middle of the trip,
thing that you're doing. But
I'll take that. Yeah.
if you ever get tired or anything, check out our website that's on here. It's a little thing about us,
Okay.
and then on the back here we got a little website over here. And any of the
Something's home. Yeah.
hey,
How's it going?
hey, man, we've been trying to reach you about your wagon's extended warranty.
No kidding. I think I'm good for the day.
Alright, we usually stop and check on people like they may be in distress.
No, I appreciate that, man. That's awesome.
We're actually with a group called Subway 12 Lives Matter. And we
Okay.
usually invite people in our home, feed them Subways and stuff. But I just want to let you know you're heading into Q and Cow today. And if you would, mind going to subway12livesmatter.com, looking to see what we have to offer. Give it a shot.
Okay.
We're going to give you a free gift, just to consider. Yeah, but you gotta meet it.
So you must be Richie Slammer then.
Sure am, buddy.
Nice to meet you. Gotcha.
And he drove by you, so he called me up and he's like, "Hey man, gotta go check, you know, because we're a group of believers and we all live together
Okay.
and share everything together.
Sure.
Like a community type thing.
Yep.
And but we're actually believers and we believe in the Bible and stuff like that too.
Gotcha. Cool.
But he's like, "Yeah, he looks like a nice man. You gotta go talk to him, see what." So I jumped in my vehicle and came out here to see what was going on.
Hey man, yeah, I appreciate that. No.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would invite you home, but
yeah, I appreciate it, but yeah,
you're
in the middle of the trip.
Thing that you're doing, but
I'll take that. Yeah.
If you ever get tired or anything, check out our website that's on here. Just a little thing about us.
Okay.
And then on the back here, we got a little website over here. And any of the
This one is. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, it's on?
Yep.
Call them, take a picture with those people. Everyone is yelling at you online to take a picture.
Oh, hold on. Martin Cocab 9, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, and welcome to the walk. I am. How's it going? Is this your RAV4? Did you drive out here?
Yes. So we just figured we were in the area. We'd stop for lunch.
Where are you? Okay, where are you driving out? What?
Just us.
Just for funsies?
No, we had to have lunch.
No, but I mean, why are you in Missouri?
To have lunch with you.
Oh, okay, that's why. Hey guys, these are my parents that apparently drove out here from Massachusetts that I did not know about.
Subway. Well, again, I did deploy troops to Afghanistan. You carried on 2 hours past yesterday, which meant you screwed us today.
Why? How'd I do that?
Because we were going to meet you at the Subway and have ice cream.
How's your followers going? Been going up? Yeah, sure, Davey. I think we're right around 3,000 right now, just shy of it. Whoop. That person was not paying attention. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Kukuluku, how's it going? Where are you today? Right now we just left Junction City, Kansas. So again, I can't get too far away because I'm tethered to it. But this is the setup we have. We have the tent in the front right here. Sleeping bag on top of that. All our electronics and geared, waterproofed in the plastic bin down there. Nice rubber wheels. We got the camera mounting setup up here. And then our bag with everything in it right there as well. And that's the whole setup. That's the whole shebang. I don't know. All right, there we go. That took way more groin flexibility than I usually have. the audio. Terrible. Just checking. Will not be. We take a couple more steps. I don't know. It's like off and on 3. Yeah, I think bad too. I think bad too. Those steps were good. I almost heard you. Well, all right. Okay, we're good. Man, swap the B screen. Again, I click the tab that automatically does it, so I have to do it manually. We had a few seconds then. All right. But I brought it back because my phone is back up to 3 bars. So I was hoping that the hotspots would be. And I checked the hotspots after I brought it back, and they were still down at 1 bar. So there you are. Okay. All right. I'll take it. These are green towers. Buffer, and we're getting a little bit of. We're gonna probably call it for the rest of the day. I obviously have some mileage that I'm gonna put in, and then we're gonna get pretty close to Ellsworth by the end of the day today. So we should have a pretty good stream. Ellsworth, that's what I'm thinking. No audio. No. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let me just get to this intersection here. You okay now? All right. I'm gonna believe you. Thank you, lying to me. Oh, okay. If Flip says we're good, I flip wholeheartedly. It's just my mom I don't trust. So, say your ending? Not yet, Ziggy. Not yet. Not yet. It's just no. Eats out of the sandwich on stream here for lunch. So I'm gonna do real quick right now. Solid 60 seconds. Yeah, guys. You guys are at least because even. I feel like this is gonna poison me. Like there's too many vegetables on this for it possibly to be healthy. Droppy again. Hey, come on, figure yourself out, stream. What are you doing? Do it again? Yeah, I have to take a couple of bites of this redemption sub to at least prove that I've eaten it. So we're gonna do that. Mama sub, yes, that's the plan. So, yeah. Show it. That's what it looks like. I gotta tell you, first impression, cucumber's a really weird thing to put on a sandwich. Bonjour. This is my mom's viewer redeemed sub, ABC. It is chicken, bacon, green peppers, 3 times spinach, lettuce, onions, jalapenos, and cucumbers. Cucumber is a weird texture for a thing. Here is random. Look. I gotta tell you, Danger Taters was way better. Hey, Storms282 and Tom from Seoul, very much for the follows, by the way. I appreciate it. Appreciate both of you, and welcome to the walk. To waste a veggie opportunity? Lol, I just found out I'm colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the purple. Love it, Mayor Kenner. More what you need. What in the world told you that my body needed cucumber? It also, because I'm standing right here, comes with a healthy dose of road dust. No, ridiculous, right? I like deer sandwich. It's just like a weird... It's like a weird texture inconsistency to bite into it and get that hard cucumber right there. It's just, not something I'm generally expecting. Then get you a sub that is just a cucumber, all the cucumber. Which sauce goes best with the cukes? Probably ranch. I can't imagine too many other sauces going well with cucumbers. It is nothing like eating a potato, I'll let you know. I know, because I'm a professional potato eater. Olives or cucumbers any day? Oh god, I hate olives too, Iggy Bits. Definitely cucumbers over olives, but I don't want either. Or go to your room. Blue, how's it going? This is weird out of the sandwich. That's right. Oh. That sounds pretty nice. You see, I like fresh veggies. Anything fresh from the garden is good. And I gotta come back here to read chat, which is why I keep coming back here, by the way. You guys great on the bushes you pass for fiber, Sean? Now that's a good point, sweet love me. If only they sold bushes at Subway, I'd be eating bushes. Hey, Trailer Trash, how's it going? I went to some girls. Interesting, Ziggy. Did you buy them? Like a goat or small trees like a baby giraffe? Hey, any way to get that fiber in there, man. Listen, it's not something I want to talk about. Especially not something I want to talk about while eating, but I feel like it is something that is important to talk about. Especially when talking about like survival aspects and long duration trips and everything like that. But you need that fiber, man. It's the only way to keep the digestive system intact. I would have given it half a chance. Whoa. That's one of my favorite things to do, Ziggy, when I go to a friend's house and they have like the Alexa devices plugged into the wall. Just as soon as they leave the room, just start screaming, Alexa, add blank and blank to the shopping list. And then when they go to order stuff the next time they go on Amazon or something like that, it's just a wild list full of awful things. It's classic stuff. They sell fruit salads at Subway? The only fruit, technically, I think that they sell at Subway is either the apple and orange juice or tomatoes. And that's about your only options. What happens to the body with no fiber? It dehydrates faster because your stool is no longer able to solidify itself and it becomes runnier and diarrhea-ish. Which is not good for hydration levels. So you need fiber in order to compact your stool and keep your body hydrated. That's the best kind. That is good stuff, sweet love me. That is good stuff. Alexa, order 55-gallon container of lube. Exactly, Ziggy. See, you get it. It backs up and every day shuts down organs. Yeah. Yeah, they do it for like the, sometimes for kids menus, Miz, they'll have apple bags and stuff like that. I haven't seen it in a while, but sometimes they'll have it. Whoa. It's like the first thing to go when you've been resting for a while and you get back up on the road is the joints. My knees are killing me. I have an issue with Google Assistant commercials. They need to blacklist the audio profile of the people in the commercials or have some time in the ad to not set off my assistant. Lol. That is pretty funny. The fiber to keep everything moving or you can end up with a bad stomach. Yeah, it can, lack of fiber can lead to intestinal blockages and or intestinal seepages. Neither are good. Neither is a good thing to have. Three to 5 pounds of undigested red meat in the digestion tract. Sorry, I'm still eating here. I have not had a very high red meat diet while I've been on this trip. Because the only red meat that they serve at Subway is the steak. And I've been more of a chicken guy. So my red meat intake right now is probably the lowest it's ever been. Does that include my red meat? Gross. I have my first health checks in Scovin next week, trying to fast track in a few days. I've been before appointment to get bloods taken. I'm not sure that's how it works, Miz, but I wish you all the best luck. Alexa's always listening, always watching. It's actually not a bad way to go about it, Wiggy Bits. And I'll tell you why. Beer is from fermented barley. Barley's a grain, and grains are one of the best sources of fiber on the market. So, beer gives you fiber. Sean's a chicken. Lol. Alright, let me take a quick look at the map here, guys. Keeps you active. Alright, so unfortunately, guys, it doesn't look like I just took a quick look at the signal maps up ahead. It doesn't look like signal's going to improve today. So I think we should probably end stream today. I just wanted to make sure I got the viewer redeem sub on camera. That's why we stopped here. but basically I'm going to try to push today, and I'm going to try to make it to, what town is this? Camaro, to give you guys an idea of how far I'm trying to walk today. Got me see sub. But yeah, so on that note, I think we're going to call it for today, and then hopefully when we start stream tomorrow out of Camaro, we'll have great service because Ellsworth is going to have good service, and yeah, we'll have a good long stream tomorrow. Rational IRL, Crazy Bags came in first. Ziggy, I think that's the one we're going for. Did you eat all of it? I ate one half. I saved the other half for later. Dragging the average up low. Alright guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Thank you very much, and thanks for stopping by, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, and then it is going to get really hot for the next couple of days after tomorrow too, so we're probably going to start walking earlier in the day tomorrow and try to start getting our circadian rhythm adjusted to the new schedule. It should be a fun time, so I'm kind of like going back and forth on exactly how to handle streaming with that, because I don't want to start streaming at 4 o'clock in the morning when no one's awake. So we'll see. Maybe we'll talk about it in the Discord later on. We'll get some suggestions on what we could do. But thank you all for coming to hang out for a while, for a couple hours, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm just going to type the rate again just to make sure it went through, because sometimes it don't. Yeah, okay, perfect. Will do. Sasha Gray. Is Sasha Gray streaming right now? People will be awake, stream baby. You're where the pond peeps are awake. That's true, T. That's true. I'm gonna stand here and wave you guys off. The bug flies in my ear. Bye. Bye. Enjoy the day, stay safe, and remember the water will do, ABC will do. I'm also gonna listen to a 8-hour audio book on learning Swahili that I bought while I was in the hotel. So I'm going to be 100% fluent the next time I see you guys. That's just how that works. Signature, what's my signature dance? Hey Opal Lock, how's it going? Why don't we see the full journey? Don't get it? It's mostly just service issues, horizontal bot, but also power concerns. I don't have enough power to keep my stream and setup running, so I have to make the call when service is bad not to stream, so that way I don't waste the power. Bye.